Check this out, guys. I could not believe this the other day. I actually saw a big tractor hauling this boat down the beach away from wherever they pulled it out of the water. And I'm pretty sure this boat is like one of those boats that like the Cuban refugees put together just so they could make it from Cuba to Miami, and it's just sitting here. So let me show you what's going on here. I don't even think this is actually a real boat. You can see from the inside here that everything is like makeshift put together. You got a bunch of that foam and looks like just a bunch of random materials all kind of like thrown together in order to make this thing. And they have like an old car engine in here. If you could smell, it literally reeks of like gasoline in here. You can see all of the clothes and probably water bottles they have here just to like survive the trip. I've never seen anything like this before. This is pretty crazy. And I'm sure a lot of people coming from Cuba have done this in the past, but out of all the years I've been living here in Miami, I've never seen anything quite like this before. This is really what people have to do and what they have to go through to make it to the United States. And you can tell just by looking at this boat and all of the details that went into making this thing run just long enough to get here. You could see the desperation just by looking at it. And it makes me think, it makes me think like how special it is, the country that we live in, if people are willing to do anything like this in order to get here. It's okay. So I think this boat provides an important lesson, guys, for anybody that, is not from the United States, or even if you are from the United States. It's a good wake-up call and reminder for anybody that's thinking that the U.S. has lost its freedoms or anything like that. This is a good reminder of what people are willing to do to get here still in places that are not as free as we are here. Even for me, guys, like I've had my complaints about our country, of course, as a born and raised American. But for me, this is a reminder that, this is probably still the best place to live in the world, despite the problems that we have. And I'm glad I saw this just for that reason, because sometimes I think we all need this wake-up call. And I see a lot of people always complaining in the comments, about red states and blue states and whatever. But you think the people that came here care about that stuff? Absolutely not. They cared about one thing. They cared about freedom, and they probably would have ended up anywhere that they could have ended up. Didn't necessarily have to be down here in Florida. We just happened to be the closest geographical spot.